How's it going?
Have you ever left gum in your pocket?
Yeah, when I was in second grade.
I tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
And I swore to Sarah the last time I did it that I would never do it again. She does the laundry. You know what I found out that I did it again the most recent time?
How?
Like 5 minutes before you walked in.
I shouldn't give you too much crap because as much gum as I chew, the Nicorette, it's a wonder I don't leave more gum in my pocket.
I'm going to need to pick up some tips and tricks from you on how to not do that before you leave today.
So the question was, did you catch it before or
No.
after?
I'm not a gum chewer.
Dude, so you have sticky pants.
And Adam, it's a 101.
Boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go!
Hello, Pack-A-Maniacs, and welcome to another episode of Pack to the Future. I'm your host, Ricky, a.k.a. Mr. eBay. And I'm joined by my co-host and partner in crime, Dr. Chad.
Someone called for a doctor?
How you doing, Doc?
I'm good, buddy.
Well, we got an awesome show for you guys tonight. We've got more product releases, some of which Chad and I are going to absolutely annihilate. What do you think you are, Panini? But beyond that, we're going to talk about Chad's excellent Texas adventure, part 2.
I dropped a little sprinkle of that on you right before we started.
Minutes before we hit record.
Yeah.
We got to get back in. We're down to our top 10 cards.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
I'm super
That's where
excited.
it gets juicy.
It is. It's going to get real interesting. And we got a few more hijinks and shenanigans for you. But before we dive into the show itself, Chad, do you have any show announcements?
Let's give people a reminder of some of the things that we try to drill into your brain each and every single week. First of all, for those of you listening on podcast form, please go over to Apple Podcast, click on our show. I think there's 3 or 4 different thumbnails of our show that exist.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember this. When we fired up this season, I screwed up our email. No. I'm jumping ahead.
Yeah.
We had a deadline.
Yes.
And we knew that our host, our year-long subscription was like coming up within days
Right.
of us restarting. And we were trying to figure out how to get our old show feedback from the network that stole it from us before and wouldn't give it back.
Right.
That was an issue.
A big one.
We thought we'd be able to transfer over all the episodes as long as we can log into our email so that we could email our source
Yeah.
and tell them the situation so they'd give us a stream back.
Yeah. No, it was a shit show. And the Gambler was actually a big help in it. He went through in like 48 hours and downloaded every single show we had.
Yes. Yes, he did.
And re-uploaded them.
And in doing so, we had to get a new thumbnail. So it's the one that's got the little train on it and the heart, the 3, the whole bit. So go click on that one.
Yeah. The Cosmic Sands 3.
Yes. I think it looks great.
Clearly.
And go leave us a 5-star rating and a nice little review.
Yep.
And we would greatly appreciate it. We'll read it on the air.
You'll get mentioned on the air, and Chad's been known to give a prize or 2 away to those people.
That's true. That's very true. So it takes you just a few minutes. We really appreciate it.
Cost you nothing.
For those of you watching on YouTube, and if you're not, you should go over to YouTube, Pack to the Future Podcast, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you can join us live in the chat each and every show. And you know what? If you miss it when we go live, usually Thursday nights at 9:45 Eastern, you can always go back and rewatch it afterwards.
Yes.
Leave some comments in there. We'll be happy to get back to you, but we really have a blast interacting with the people here in the comments.
Totally. And they're already starting to come in.
Yeah, people are already commenting that they're mad that we started on time. So
damned if we do, damned if we
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
If we hand deliver gifts, we get shit on. If we mail them, we get shit on. If we start on time, we get shit on.
Yeah, we can't do anything right.
No, they're animals.
They are. They are. And we love each and every one of you.
Absolutely.
Also, we want to remind people as you are buying your cards, especially on eBay, before you do so, head on over to our website, pttfpodcast.com. Click on sponsors or affiliate links at the top of our page, shop as planned, and then the show gets a small little cut in the process. As we talked about in our group chat, we're going to need some of that going forward. You guys with this Secret Santa, we're wiped clean.
Yeah.
We are poor, like we have zero.
Yeah. And I know this probably isn't ideal, so hang with me in these show announcements.
I'm listening.
But I'm going to talk about we had a packing night last Sunday.
Yes, we did.
Chad and I thought it might take us an hour or two, showed up about 2 p.m., left about 7:30 p.m.
what it
22
felt like.
boxes. Took us quite a while. But it was a labor of love. We had a lot of fun doing it, watching football. Those packages are out. We are so freaking excited for you guys and for our show coming up. But to Chad's point, all of our money went into these Secret Santa gifts and these boxes we've prepped. We pour every penny that we receive from you guys into the show. This show actually costs Chad and I money at the end of every year.
Yeah.
Every single year without exception. It's a labor of love for us. So if you can help us out through some of these ways Chad is mentioning, cost you nothing at all and helps us a great deal, continue to give back to you.
The other way you can help support us is through BCF Mag, Basketball
Yeah.
Card Fanatic. We have a new episode or new God, I don't even have a way to say
Issue?
that. There is a new issue that came out just recently. I'm sitting there playing in my mind. I'm like, okay, there's got to be an easy way to recover that. And there's nothing. There's a new issue that came out just this month. Let me show you this website. You can head on over there to bcfmag.com.
Ooh.
Let's pull this up here for those of you watching on the YouTubes. It is one of the benefits of watching on YouTube. Now, Ricky, I'll say this as an aside. Do you hear a little rustle in your ear? Are we rustling?
I am hearing it.
What are we rustling from?
I don't know.
At least it's better than it was last week when I was in Mineral Wells, Texas.
Yeah.
But we're rustling.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
I don't know why.
Is there like a fan or a
Oh, it could be that
Air-
fan. I bet
bet
it's
it's
that
the heater.
fan. I bet it's that fan. Sarah, can you stop that fan? Can you turn it off? The heater.
do you want us to die of freezing to death?
Yeah, but then the people are going to be chirping about the muffling and the whole bit.
No, you're totally right. The things we give up and do for you at home.
Yes. Thank you,
Hopefully
dear.
you're comfortable in front of a nice fire. Maybe you got your fuzzy socks on. We're freezing our ass off in here.
Ricky's nips are about to cut right through the screen.
You could cut glass with these bad boys tonight.
Oh, the wrestling went away.
Hey,
Hey, look at that. There it was. How about
what do I
that?
know?
So, Basketball Card Fanatic, bcfmag.com. You can see I uploaded the new issue that's here.
Mhm.
Issue? Yeah, that's an issue.
Yep.
You can go get yourself a little free preview. Click on that. You can see one of the articles that's in this coming issue. And as you do that, if you say, hey, this is something I want delivered to my door, that it just went right back on. The wrestling's right back there.
Yeah. But it's warmer again.
So anyway, go get a subscription delivered right to your door. Use promo code PAC10, get 10% off your order. That's it for show updates.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And as to show programming notes before we get into the meat of the show, this show is being recorded Thursday, the, 11th, 12th? It'll be released the 14th, the Saturday. After this Saturday's show, the following Saturday, the 21st, will be our Secret Santa show. That show is going to be recorded live on the 21st. Are we going to do it through StreamYard?
Yes, but I don't think that they were planning on video. So I don't think it's going to be on the YouTube, but it will be through StreamYard.
Okay, so it'll be on StreamYard, but you can catch that on the 21st.
20th. Friday the 20th?
But you said it won't be live on video.
Correct.
Is it Friday?
We're recording it Friday and releasing it Saturday.
Oh, so recording the 20th.
Releasing the
Releasing the
21st.
21st, sorry.
Yep. No, you're great. And then the week after that is the 28th. We're actually going to release that show on the 28th a little early for you guys. We got a special surprise show, Christmas style show for you guys. That'll be released either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. We're still working out those details, but a little Christmas treat for you.
Yeah.
Listen to your favorite guys, and a little surprise from us. There won't be a show released on the 28th as a result, and we'll be back the following week in January.
I would listen to everything Ricky just said. I was distracted still with that wrestling and like the chat. So like, I don't even know what I just said yes to.
Yeah.
Everything Ricky said, spot on.
Yep, I got it. Don't worry, I got you. All right. Well, we're gonna get into the meat of the show, and just quickly before we do that, I have a personal story, very quick to tell. Just got back from my son's basketball game. He's made the freshman basketball team, and they destroyed their opponent tonight, and he had a career high 24 points.
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
So proud of him.
Yes, sir.
It was awesome. He went off, had a ton of assists, steals, blocks. He was very active. Couldn't be more proud of him, and just want to say I love you, bud.
Oh yeah. Congrats, my man.
All right. Well, let's welcome to the studio Mrs. Doc.
Hello.
What did we say? Mrs. Marty, Mrs. McFly.
No, they called me Mrs. Fox.
Yeah, that's right. Mrs. Fox.
She
was
prefers that.
Yeah, Mrs. Fox.
Uh-huh.
There is a Mrs. Fox.
Right, we're talking to her.
Uh-huh. So
All
we
right.
can get her out of bed in the morning.
Oh my god. All right. So we had some pushes again.
Oh no.
Yeah. So for yesterday, there were 4 releases we were supposed to have, and only 2 of them made it out.
Yikes. Not surprising though.
No.
Let me guess. Panini products.
Yeah.
Shocker.
So Upper Deck Artifacts Hockey and Panini Black Football were both released yesterday. However, Panini National Treasures Basketball has been pushed to December 27th, and the Prism Draft Picks Football release was pushed to December 20th.
Again, isn't that the second time it's been pushed?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think like they're just like putting out literal fires in the Panini warehouse?
We need a breaking news soundbite on the board.
Yes.
So every time
Yeah.
Panini gets a push, we can hit it. And people will just know.
I love it.
That's-
We need to
that's a good
find
idea.
one.
Thank you.
It'll also be for when Max poops.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
All right.
Or when I show.
People here in the chat on the YouTube, their flabbers are gasted.
Oh yeah. They're going insane.
All right. So Friday the 13th, tomorrow or yesterday, depending on when that was.
Correct.
2024 Topps Gold Label UFC.
UFC.
If you want a pack of cards that has men and women UFC fighters looking angry, shouting, or mounting one another, this looks like your set.
I didn't know they were bringing back the Playboy cards. They did it. Yeah, good for them.
Did you see the last card?
No, I'll
Okay.
pull it up right now
Yeah,
for
when you get-
the
that's-
viewers.
That I wrote that sentence.
That was very good. I'm very proud of you. All right, this is the UFC, correct?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay.
Chad and I used to be a big into the gold label.
We did. That's true.
But like the eye contact on that last card, it just looks it looks like you're interrupting something.
Yeah.
Okay, this one here. Oh,
Yeah.
you can't see it.
I can see it.
Is it this one, The Art of Fighting? Is that the one you're talking about?
The last one.
And he's mounting someone else
Yeah.
and staring into your soul.
Just thought it was an interesting choice of pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand UFC, that's what they do, but
Where's that bell? You got that bell? I put it right out there in front of you. There you go. Also, what do you think of the new setup?
I love the layout.
We're side by side in this,
We are.
as opposed to eye to eye. Maybe we should go back to staring each other's eyes.
Well, I'm fine with this. We'll have to see if any of the listeners have a problem with us just seeing the sides of our heads as we keep turning towards each other.
I'm
Well,
sure
Ricky-
they will.
Ricky could sit here in the future.
That's
Good.
true.
That's true.
And my left side is my bad side.
Oh my god.
A lot of people are saying that. So
I've always said that about you.
you have. You have.
All right. 2024 Topps Gold Label UFC jumps into the octagon for the first time with designs rooted in foil, a multi-tiered base set, and a steady stream of both autograph and other inserts. Hobby boxes have a pair of signatures as well as 7 inserts, which works out to an average 1 per pack. It's a 5 card per pack, 7 packs per box, 8 boxes per case, 100 card set size. Each hobby pack has 2 autos, 7 inserts, and 5 parallels. You're looking to spend 150 to 165 for a hobby box.
You know, I've gone through periods in my life where I've been more into the UFC and less. I'm kind of on a downturn with UFC. I'll catch some of the big fights. If I was into the UFC, I think that's a decent price point. This might be a product that would call to me. If this was WWE and the same stuff, I'd probably take a crack at it.
Yeah. We
it's-
all know you would.
Yeah. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I just don't think it does it for me. But it's a cool looking product. I think Topps Gold Label, it brings some nostalgia for me from when we collected it in baseball.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I just think it's weird that WWE cards, the actors look more into fighting than like it looks fake, the
Agreed.
UFC cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of funny to me because it should be the other way around.
I agree. You would think, right?
Okay. Wednesday, the 18th.
This is weird for me. I have a lot of comments that I think would be funny bits about the eye contact thing.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not going to say any of them.
Why?
I just don't think it would be appropriate.
Chad's worst fear in all of life
Uh-huh.
is getting canceled.
Oh, I got a big boy appointment today.
What?
Today, a big one, a big old one,
What?
a nationwide thing. Yeah, we'll talk about it after the show.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm a little worried about it. All right, moving right along.
Oh my god. All right, next week, Wednesday, December 18th, 2024, Panini Prism Football.
Dun, 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 dun.
If it doesn't get pushed. 2024 Panini Prism Football offers one of the most colorful looks at the season. Standard hobby boxes and no huddle boxes, which are similar in size but still deliver one signature and 10 exclusive parallels. Each base card comes with dozens of different versions. At the hobby level, 10 prisms in each box are serial numbered with many exclusives. Portals is back for a second year. These seamlessly blend photos of players from both their pro and collegiate careers with a multiverse kind of vibe. Fireworks return as well. There are also more Color Blast and Color Blast duels. So you have 12 cards per hobby pack, 8 per no huddle, 12 packs per hobby box, 10 per no huddle, 12 boxes per hobby case, and 20 per no huddle. The set size is yet to be announced. Each hobby box has
About $200 for a hobby box.
no.
Oh.
Hobby boxes are going for $1,100, while the no huddle boxes are going for around $750.
No.
An absolute crime.
Each hobby box has 2 autos, 5 inserts, 14 prism parallels, and 24 rookies. Each no huddle box has 1 auto, 7 inserts, and 10 no huddle prism parallels. And I really don't like the name no huddle. Or like, what is that?
No huddle
It's
offense. 2-minute
it's
offense.
like a concept of football when you're trying to hurry up. So instead of the guys getting in the huddle, take an extra 20 or 30 seconds, like if they're trying to move it before the end of the half of the game, you don't huddle. You just run up to the line, call the
Okay.
play.
Well, but Panini is basically the opposite of no huddle.
Oh, burn.
Hold on.
This is me last week.
Yeah, that's very true. I have a lot of thoughts on what you just said. I'll try and keep the amount of time that I talk about this short because I don't think it deserves it. First of all, Panini said a colorful. What was the first sentence you read?
Offers one of the most colorful looks at the
I mean,
season.
get the hell out of here. The very first base card that we see is just the most basic silver card. And
Yep.
I hate it. I really don't like the base design
No.
of Prism. And then the second card that we see with a parallel, I don't even know what this is. It looks like a mix match of Play-Doh, like when you're a kid and you just get all the colors and smash them together.
Yep.
It looks absolutely ridiculous. The autographs are sticker autos. The seamless transition of portals from college to NFL. I mean, you look at this JJ McCarthy, it looks like his neck has been broken in 3 places and distorted. That's not a seamless transition. I could do a better job on Photoshop than that.
Completely agree.
This is just awful. The fireworks are way too overwhelmingly like with colors and lines and orbs. I don't even know what the hell that is. Prismania, some people love it. Someone wrote an article about the basketball Prismania and how they love it through the years. I think it looks laughable. I
Yeah.
think that they're trying to take NFL Blitz and make it into this as some of the more cartoony style versions of cards like Downtown have been hits.
Yeah.
This is a miss. And then this last card, I don't even know what the hell this is. It's just awful.
Is that magma?
It
Manga?
does look
Manga,
like
yeah.
manga. Is that what it is?
Magma. Yeah, they had it seems like a lot of the
Yeah, I don't like it.
Get your
Prism.
volcanic ash out of here. Magma.
I feel like that's been the theme this year. So, well, for the last 2 months since I've been reporting on this, a lot of the football and basketball Panini has had a manga.
Yeah, that's been a big thing for them lately. I think it's their like next step after Kaboom, the Kaboom kind of drawn
Oh,
stuff. Downtown images, it reminds me a lot of too, but this is horrific.
well, is it like, are they trying to like the Catholic Church thing?
Yeah.
Is it-
It went over my head.
Okay, the Catholic Church has like a I don't know if manga is the right word, but they have like a little cartoon character who's kind of like a Japanese, and I can't remember the name of it, but
Well, we're gonna get real close to getting Chad canceled, so we gotta be careful. But I do believe manga is a form of Asian, maybe Japanese art.
it
So,
is, yeah,
yeah.
yes, yeah,
probably the same type of thing.
yeah. So, but my niece was telling me
Thank you, Ricky.
because I guess there's like some kind of Catholic Church jubilee.
Oh,
next
she's
year.
going right back to it. That's good.
Well, I'm just saying, I think it's interesting because they have a manga, so now all of the cards have a manga. and
Yeah. No, it's like a big thing lately. I think there must be some popularity to it. I'm guessing we're gonna get so roasted for this. I'm guessing there's like cartoons and stuff with this design, right?
Yeah,
Like, I'm sure
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just like a drawing, like anime, right? A version.
Yes.
It seems like a version of anime that got really popular. I'm guessing manga is very popular right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
manga is comics.
Comics, cartoons,
Yeah.
or
Anime is
anime is cartoons, manga is comics.
Manga's comics.
There we go. We
Thank
did
you,
it.
Little John.
Perfect.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right. And then we have also next week, the 18th, 2023 to 24 Parkhurst Champions Hockey. So Parkhurst Champions Hockey has a definite retro vibe to it. I thought these cards looked really neat. They have one of them has a ticket stub. I don't know why, but I really like those. Sometimes it's resurrecting old designs, while other times it's making something new that strives to recreate a sense of days gone by. Among the I did not write this. Among the expected contents of every hobby box is either an autograph or a memorabilia card. Most packs include a standard, insert, or parallel. Like a lot of Upper Deck sets, the base set is divided up into thematic sections and includes some short prints. So it has 8 cards per pack, 20 packs per box, 12 boxes per case, and it's a 280 card set size. Each hobby box has 1 total autograph or memorabilia card, 3 52 retro cards, 1952 retro cards, 4 total burn-in rubber, Daddy-O flows, gold-driven or wire images, 2 color variations, 4 rainbow parallels, and 1 gold rainbow parallel, and 4 base short prints. Hobby boxes are going for $150. And I know I've said this before. I think Upper Deck puts out a good product for a good price.
They do. They have good prices. And I just love Upper Deck. I think this is a super cool product. I really dig the older looks to them and the connection to the history. And I think if I heard you right, you even get old cards in some of the packs.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I love the tickets in the cards. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait one more year for this product because Utah Hockey Club is not in it, being last year.
Yeah.
I upgraded my hockey club seats.
Did you?
The upper bowl, even though it's middle of the ice, everyone leans forward. You can't see.
Yeah.
I even brought my booster seat, the one that I bring to the movie theater oftentimes.
And McDonald's when we go there.
Like when we used to watch the MCU, I bring my booster
Like
seat.
when we saw Entourage the movie.
Yeah, that one. That's the exact one. So I brought it and I still can't see. Yeah, I remember. Your ass showed up late. You showed up late, and it's before they had assigned seating. We had to sit the front damn row to go watch the Entourage movie
I've never leaned
that we were all waiting for like a year.
I've never leaned so far back in my chair to look up at the sky.
My neck still hurts from that day.
And the whole time I'm like, I don't see what the big deal is, guys. No, this is not a problem. You're about ready to murder me.
I was. Gave me easy access to the old throat as we were leaning back there. But yeah, I'm lower bowl now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be good.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
Hockey
Have you been
club.
to any of the games since you've upgraded?
No, not yet. The first one isn't until January 8th,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll need to report back on,
Yeah, we'll
on
do.
how you enjoy it.
All right. And one more hockey from Upper Deck,
Mhm.
2023 to 24, Boston Bruins Centennial Hockey.
You got that Boston song?
Do I? have
The Boston Steve.
song?
I don't know. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. So this set tackles not only one of hockey's most storied franchises, but one in all of sports, highlighting 100 years of franchise greats. This makes me think of
Boston.
The Departed.
well, the beer. Isn't there a
Oh,
beer
Sam
commercial?
Adams.
Sam Adams, that's it. Highlighting 100 years of franchise greats, Hall of Famers, and memorable moments. The checklist puts a modern twist on the classic team. 8 cards per pack, 18 packs per box, 12 boxes per case, with a 200 card set size. Each hobby box has 3 total autographs or memorabilia cards, 1 acetate PETG card, 10 additional inserts, 3 retro variants, 1 numbered parallel, and 18 base SPs. I don't know what SP stands for.
Short print.
See, why do they switch back and forth between writing out the word and putting in like a, I can't think of words tonight. You know, when you use a letter instead of a word.
Like an acronym?
Acronym, thank you.
We got you.
Hobby boxes are going for 180. That was interesting. I don't know that I've ever heard of the Boston Bruins. I'm assuming they're the hockey team.
They are a hockey
Can
team.
we cut that? Can we beep over that?
Yeah, where's our editor?
That's like saying I've never heard of the New York Yankees. I've never heard of the Los Angeles Lakers, the Dallas Cowboys.
we were not a hockey household.
No, and that's okay. That just shows how little of a hockey follower you are. Like, and that there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't know half the teams in the NHL. But the Boston Bruins is like one of the oldest, most storied franchises in all of hockey.
That's why they have their own set.
Yep.
Well, I imagine that's why I was kind of surprised because I was like, I don't know that I've ever heard of this
And
team.
I think this is the one that has the ticket stub. I don't think the former one did. But
Yes.
this one does.
Okay. I just know I saw in the hockey ones that it had.
Ticket to greatness. That's amazing.
The chat. We're collecting cards over here. Well done. Well done.
Oh man,
Listen, if they start having lacrosse cards,
you're all in.
I'm all in. I would get lacrosse cards.
What about those Back to the Future cards? Or just the Michael J. Fox home cards?
The chat's blowing up saying, "Do you know?" They're talking to Sarah more than they're talking to us in the chat. Did you know there's Back to the Future cards?
Yeah. There's also a comic book because Chad got me. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Chad got him a comic book. It was like a drawing thing that he got us into for our anniversary.
Yeah.
And he was like, we got it. I haven't seen it since. He hid it from me.
She's going to post it in the light, bro. It's autographed. Can't have those UV rays hitting it.
It'd get ruined.
It would get ruined.
I want to read it. I wasn't going to bust it open. I want to read it.
Okay, so the comic book is a 9.9 grade. And apparently in comic books, that's like unheard of.
Right.
And it's Michael J. Fox who signed it.
You're gonna come home. She's gonna be with a hammer, just smashing the hell out of that.
I wouldn't. I asked a simple question.
Because she doesn't know where it is.
Oh my God. I asked a simple question. I just said, where could I get one that I could read?
Yeah.
And he hid it from me and I haven't seen it since.
I love that.
Ah, good times.
It was a Homer bowling ball present.
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well, thank you very much,
You're
Sarah.
welcome.
Let's play Sarah out. Occasionally like to throw that in there. Keep it
Thank you,
interesting.
Sarah.
Thank you very much. Oh man. Where do we go from here?
Let's talk a little bit about weeks and let's get into our top 10.
And don't forget those bad boys.
So let's jump right into this.
Love
Into
it.
transition. A few weeks back, we talked about Topps baseball cards and what they were doing for the holidays.
Yes.
Sarah, via you, got me one of those Topps advent calendars.
Yeah.
And so I've been opening them up. And I was just going to show the cards,
Yeah.
but Sarah's like, just open a pack while you're on the
Get
air.
those sounds up on that mic.
Yeah, so we've got 2 days worth of packs here.
There
And
we
I
go.
love one of the inserts that comes in every pack.
They're so cool.
They are really
The
cool.
naughty list.
Yeah,
knife list.
they're really, really cool. I want to show that to people right now. So I even like the base design. It's
I do
very holiday centric.
Yes. Very busy, which I love though.
It's cool. So we got Andrew Abbott, a Reds pitcher. I love this little red insert because it's got some texture to it.
Yes.
So you get one of those red cards per pack, which I think is like maybe slightly short print or just like
Parallel.
I
at
don't-
least.
parallel
At
perhaps.
least.
But here is the nice list. And I think this is a duplicate for me.
Oh, we might have to get together and trade.
We should.
duplicates.
So the nice list, it's a little die cut. Let's
So cool.
remind me to come back to the die cut and PSA.
Okay.
But check this out, 54 home runs. And then it gives you a nice little narrative about that number on the back and like where the 54 home runs comes from,
They're super cool.
which I really like that. I think it's super cool.
And it's been super fun. These boxes do. They come and you open one a day. It's a ton of fun. They didn't think the boxes through very well. Have you noticed how the packs are really smashed in there?
They're really tough to get out. I'm like, well, I'm assuming there isn't going to be anything special in here. So I'm just,
That's basically been my approach. But there are supposed to be like special packs that we're going to hit eventually, like parallel packs. I think you get at least one per box, and
oh, really?
there's going to be some surprises.
There's going to be a little something in there?
Yeah,
Very cool. Very cool.
highly recommend. Those were hard to get, man. Like they sold out immediately. We covered that on the show. The way you actually came into yours is Mrs. eBay went on to eBay to secure a box. And then I went by our local card shop. They announced that they had them, and I showed up as they opened. They had 8, and they said, "Good thing you came in, because these wouldn't be here in about half an hour."
Interesting.
Yeah. So very high in demand. Tons of fun though.
Chat's just blowing up tonight. You guys are doing fantastic. We've got people asking to make a Ticket for Greatness card with a Ricky signed Utah bet slip on it. That could be amazing.
Do you want me to do what?
So the Ticket for Greatness, that was the hockey card that had the card.
Yeah.
So you sent it to Green Stiller,
I did.
right? As part of the little contest thing.
I sent both.
He
of
wants a
them to him.
custom card. I think what it should be. Okay, so someone's going to make this. Get the photo of Cam Rising going into the Gatorade bottle where he like tears every ligament in his hand. Get that photo because that's where our season was wrecked. And then the void ticket stub where you lost your bet right underneath it.
Do we reach out to Texas Cards and see if we can make
Oh.
it happen?
Dude. Yeah, we should. I mean, it'd be really like I don't necessarily want to relive that moment, but yeah.
Well, the other option is if we really want to get it back out to the fans, maybe even Green Stiller, since he owns the ticket stub.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the ticket stub and a photo of me from the Valley Card Show where I had sharted myself. I'm sure we took a photo with I had shart in the back of my pants. Ticket to greatness, baby.
So good. 9.8 massive grade for a comic book. It is, and especially a 9.8 is a massive grade. Imagine how happy I am with that 9.9 that I have.
Yes.
Just to follow up there on the chat. So that's where we're at. I'm 12 days through here.
I need to catch up. I'm like 6 days behind.
I opened like 6 or 7 packs yesterday,
Oh,
and it was
that's
fun to save them up. And
It
then you get to
is.
open up a bunch of them.
It is.
And so it's a good time.
It's been a ton of fun. And I actually ended up picking up Mrs. eBay a Disney pin box. What's it called? A calendar.
Like an advent calendar.
Advent calendar. Thank
no
you.
kidding. They have those?
Yeah, I paid so much
Oh, I
money
bet.
off of Disney, and it's the Disney characters as a Christmas Carol. So they're the Ghost of Christmas Past.
That's cool.
And it does have like a whole book, and you can put them up front, pin them in, and stuff. So it's been fun for us just to have like packs to open together.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
But
Well,
yeah,
so I appreciate you and Mrs. eBay for helping Sarah out to get that.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I almost ended up picking up one for you when I went by there, and then Mrs. eBay let me know she already had an extra, and so at that point we knew we had a second one secured for you. So we were good to go, and I'm glad you're having fun with it because I'm having a blast as well.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a very good time.
All right, I want to hear more about this Texas trip.
All right.
You like came back. You're like, yeah, it's amazing. We saw ghosts. We trapped Slimer, and then you're kind of like the gambler that comes back and says, "Look how much money I won," and doesn't tell us about any of the negatives. Now
Yes.
it's time to tell the true story.
Okay. There was some incredible paranormal activity there.
Yes.
And starting probably next weekend, I'm going to go through it and create a video. It's the best evidence we've ever captured. And it's not even close.
Yeah, you've shared a little bit of it with me.
Yep.
I'm blown away. I've never, in all my time going with you and or being your friend, I've never heard of you capturing this kind of activity.
I'm really excited to share it with people. But before we got, it was a weird day. So the day that we fly into Texas, get on the flight, I upgraded to first class for like less than $100. It was fantastic.
Amazing.
They gave me a meal. I didn't know a meal was coming. I got a little meal. Day's going smoothly. I think it's just going to be great. I didn't share this with you that night.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Lord.
None of it.
So this day just went to complete hell. I was in charge. I put together everything,
Mhm.
including rental car, which I do not typically get when I go on vacation.
Right.
We lift everywhere. However, Mineral Wells is an hour 15 outside of Fort Worth.
Yeah, and if you want to get around anywhere, you really needed a car.
And I brought all of the gear. All of the gear that I have. I've got all the ghost hunting gear. I brought all of it. So we rented a car. I got it through Kayak. Now, the important thing was I paid a little more because I didn't want to have to leave the airport to get the car. I didn't want to get on a shuttle with all that luggage.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got it taken care of. So we get our bags and I go to pull up the email. I'm like, hey, here's our reservation. I click on the Kayak link. Canceled.
What?
Huh? Somehow my reservation was just canceled. My guys, don't panic. My dad's starting to panic a little bit. He
Yeah.
doesn't panic. He just wants to get things moving.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It's not a comfortable feeling to have.
And I'm like, you know what? It's going to be okay. Let me pull it up. I'm going to rent us a car. Click on Dallas Fort Worth. Click a rental car. Hey, I'm going to save $100 by booking it now. Even better.
Love it.
Book. Don't even think twice about it. Booked it. My
Done.
dad, we're good. Done. Shuttle comes by. There's one big bus that comes by for a shuttle. I'm like, we're going to have to take a shuttle, but I don't know which one it is. My dad's like, it's going to be this one. Just get on. So we get on. And as we're going, I pull up the address of this rental car place. It's not close to where this shuttle's taking us. It said it had its own shuttle.
We actually have audio from when you said you recorded the shuttle driver.
Yes.
And you said, hey, where?
Did you put that on the board?
Yeah, when we
Perfect.
get there.
These nuts.
And that's what they told me. We get out. There's 15 rental car agencies. Not mine. You know what my rental car agency was?
What?
Easy Rent. You ever heard of it?
Nope.
No, because no one has. We had to take a lift from the rental car agency to another rental car agency in a different city.
What?
In a different city.
What?
Smack dab in the middle of a residential neighborhood. Not the best one Texas has to offer, I assure you. I wait in line for 30 minutes and come out and they're like, okay, your car's in good shape and it's ready for you. Seats stained. You know that little dust that gets on the dashboard?
Yes.
It's everywhere in there.
Oh my God.
That's just to start the trip. We drive our asses out to Mineral Wells. My dad's telling me how he's doing this intermittent fasting. Now, I had a meal on the plane, which was great, but I had a really long and hard run early that morning. So, like, when I do that, I can get to hangry pretty quick. And you've seen I'm not a pleasant person when I get hangry.
No.
So I'm starting to get hangry. And the problem is we don't have dinner on the immediate agenda. We got to go pick up this TV. You know, the CCTV system I buy? I didn't travel with TV, so I was going to go buy one and then just donate it.
Oh my
So I got to go to Walmart to pick it up. I go inside the Walmart to pick it up. I don't have their app downloaded. You know what? There's no internet in Mineral Wells, Texas. Download their flipping app. So I finally go to a spot where I get bars enough to download it. I go to download it and it says it's too large of a file to download. So I march myself all the way to the very back of the store, go in the employee lot. I'm like, here, read this. Give me my TV, please. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just really hungry. I got to go march to the other side of the store, grab it. I'm trying to walk out with this thing that I'm supposed to have delivered to my car. Little old 80-year-old lady at the front of Walmart. Whoa.
We got
Where's your receipt for that? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my God, if I don't eat yesterday, I'm going to rip off your skin and eat it.
I think
I was just really hungry.
that just seemed inappropriate. So I figured the bell.
So we get out. It felt right. It seems right.
Oh, I've been there.
And I'm losing my mind. And at this point, like, I don't remember the next 2 minutes of like how hangry I am.
You blacked out.
I go to turn because we're trying to go get food at Popeyes. So I
Okay.
pull out of the Walmart
Uh-huh.
and I go left because the flipping Popeyes is like 2 blocks to my left.
Okay.
And immediately I'm like, oh my God, the car's 100 yards in front of me. All seem like they're coming directly at me. I'm going the wrong way on a one-way street.
What?
And the second I realize it, so does the sheriff. Lights come on. Your guy has to pull over. First words out of my mouth, I shall not repeat here on the podcast. Fortunately,
I think there was something along the lines of,
yes, sir. Fortunately, the guy gets out and he starts to slow walk and then he's marching.
oh no.
He got another call as soon as he pulled me over that he had to attend to. He said, my name's Officer So-and-so. I said, I'm really sorry. I'm not from here. I realize I'm going the wrong way. He's like, next time, go out that way, hang a left. I need to go take this other call. You all have a nice day.
Yes!
And got out of it.
Yes!
From there, things finally started to get better. We went to the Ghost. It's a haunted hill house. We talked about it last week. One of the most famous haunted houses in the U.S. It's for a reason. Incredible activity there. I think at some point, if you're ever up for it, we should go back.
That would be
It's a
fun.
trek. There isn't much in Mineral Wells. It's
Yeah.
not a good food place. I'll drive the 2 hours to go to Buc-ee's and get the Sando
Yes.
and come back. But
Now-
the place was incredible. But that was my first day in Texas.
You're trying to create 3 more ghosts.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. It was not good.
Oh man. Well, thank you very much for sharing. Yeah, Chad likes to drop these bombshells on me seconds before we hit record.
Yeah.
And I had to have him wait and share with you. Oh, I like this.
Oh, the chat. Oh my God. There's like 20 chats
Yeah.
since we did this here.
Uh,
Yeah, it just wasn't good. The second location that we went to.
Yeah.
So we had 2 locations. We had Haunted Hill House for 2 nights, and there was another one that's like in Gainesville, which is 2 hours away.
Okay.
So we go up there the second night. It has a well in the middle of the house. So the house is like condemned. It's not haunted
Yeah.
in the slightest, but it had a well in the kitchen.
That's creepy.
It was so cold. Inside the house, it had to be 40 degrees. And we were there at 2 p.m.
Ooh.
We're there for like an hour, head out by a heater and leave. But the best part of all this, directly across the street from this beat to hell old house,
Yeah.
is like a brand new Boys and Girls Club. Bingo. That's where I dropped off the TV. And they were so appreciative. It worked out great. So we donated a nice ghost hunting TV to the people of the Boys and Girls Club of Gainesville.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
That's an amazing happy ending.
All right. It's a very long and twisted tale of Dallas.
Yeah.
Mineral Wells, Texas.
Oh man. All right. Well, we're gonna finish off tonight. We're down to our top 10.
Yes. How we doing? We got 18 minutes. Oh, we can do this.
Oh, yeah.
We can easily.
Oh
do
yeah.
this.
No, we're gonna be just fine. All right. Well, should we just dive right into it?
I think so.
Okay. I'll start us off with my number 10. 2022 Bowman University, Cam Rising.
Ooh.
First Bowman, number to 5, red parallel. PSA 10.
Beautiful. And
This-
you graded that one yourself.
I did. I picked it up very early when these cards were releasing. I followed your advice for the first time of you got to hop on eBay quick after a release of a new box to get
Yes.
some of these cards. Hopped on it, got it for a relatively decent price. Graded it, and absolutely love it. I actually wore this in my slab chain to a few Utah games until he got destroyed.
How money is that slab chain?
It's the best thing of all time. When you wear it, people notice you. People want
They
to be your
do.
friend. They all stop. They want to check out the card. They think, "Oh, that's so cool." I got tons of compliments on it. The chains are a game changer. I cannot recommend them enough.
They really are. Now, people are giving us a little bit of a hard time here in the chat about that transition. So let me tell you this. That trip to Texas.
Yeah.
And that haunted location is easily, every year with Dr. Ghost Hunters, we do like a top 5, top 10, top paranormal moments of the year.
Right.
There are going to be 2 separate clips from there that will make our top 10 list for this coming year.
Wow.
And Ricky, speaking of top 10, we're going to start with our number 10 card. There's your transition, Dan.
Right in your eye. Right in your eye.
All right, there we go. That was number 10.
Well done.
I have number 10. I put it on the thing. We should do this next week for yours too, if I get
Oh,
this stuff together.
We are having some questions. I do think you need to follow up and just give a quick answer. People are wondering who got molested by the ghost. We were talking about a bet potentially being made between you and Jason when you were there. Do you recall?
Oh, yes, we were. Should I talk about that?
Yeah.
It does matter. So Jason and I actually did not end up doing the bet. There is a room in Haunted Hill House that is supposed to be haunted
Mhm.
by someone by the name of Big Dick Willie.
Yeah.
And Big Dick Willie, per reports, is supposed to go and scratch, particularly the bums of male investigators in the room. We did not do that bet, but at the end of our investigation,
Yeah.
we ended up putting some of the most haunted locations of this house in a hat. So we wrote them down on a piece of paper, put them in a hat, and then we went and did a solo investigation wherever we drew out of the hat.
Oh no. Who drew it?
You're going to have to wait and find out. But this directly led to a disembodied voice that was heard by 2 separate people and captured on audio, and was followed up by an EVP that will send shivers down your spine.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to go watch Dr. Ghost Hunters. When that comes out, I'll make sure to alert everyone for it.
You have to wait and see.
My number 10.
Number 10.
Is that for a transition? 2013 Select. It's my gold prism Peyton Manning
Yeah.
PSA 9. I just think that's such a good looking card in that Broncos orange. The gold really pops from that year of Select football. And for me, this is hands down one of my favorite cards. It's pop 3. There's only one higher.
It's such a beautiful card. So
Playing
beautiful.
year card and just pops. I love it.
And you love Select.
I do.
That is your brand.
Yep.
No,
Especially before they went retail.
absolutely. And absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. That's my number 10.
All right. Number 9.
Dun, dun.
People were wondering where this card was going to end up at number 9. 1992 Upper Deck Shaquille O'Neal trade card rookie,
Yes.
autographed silver paint pen, authentic auto, graded 10.
That is so beautiful. I need that card to
Yeah,
take a photo of.
Just remind me that you have it.
I think our boy Richard here is going to be featured in the next issue of Basketball Card Fanatic.
The dogs are even in.
Yeah, Max.
Yeah, Max. We're going to be in.
Max, come here, bud.
Good boy.
That's a great card. We talked about this when you got it.
Yeah.
The autograph is so smooth
Yeah.
and so bold, and the color is just perfect on that card.
I love it. Like I as I mentioned when I got the card, I've been looking at some with some light blue paint pens, but this one names the card. A lot of these cards had just trading card as the slab. I didn't like that. And I was worried that I wouldn't like the silver as much. I love the silver.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
My number 9, we're going back to the well of 2013 Select. This one's not graded. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, whether you like him or not, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
It's his rookie card. Oh, and that beautiful Jazz jersey.
You know what I like about that card is the extra large rookie card emblem. Seriously.
Yeah,
With the
yeah.
purple behind it, it kind of pops with the Jazz purple too. And it really works well with the gold.
I agree. It just makes it pop. I've loved that one. I've thought about grading it a couple of times. It does have some blemishes on it. That's why it's going to stay raw, but still making my top 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Number 8. This is a card that I have to thank Chad for. This is a 1991-1992 Hoops insert. Reggie Miller, Jeff Malone, league best free throw percentage, 91%. They were tied that year.
buddy.
Autographed by my 2 favorite players.
Yeah.
PSA 10, or excuse me, VGA 10 for the autograph. Now, this card means absolutely nothing to many people. To me, these are absolutely unequivocally my 2 favorite players growing up. It means everything to me. It's one of my most prized possessions. It will never leave my side.
I forgot about that. That's a great card.
It was a great gift.
Damn, that was a great gift.
That was a great gift.
God,
That was a great gift.
I should probably get you a gift this year. How's everyone doing on their Christmas shopping?
Dude, I've got your gift. In fact, I just put a label on it before I came over.
Oh, did
tonight.
you?
I did.
Look
It's
at
all
you.
wrapped, all ready to go.
How about that?
Isn't that something?
My number 8,
Number 8.
the Bowman U
Oh, that looks so
Super Fractor
gorgeous.
Cam Rising. And I did have him sign it. There was some controversy. We talked about this one. But that in-person signing, I had him do it.
Don't you dare regret that for a half a second.
No, it looks so good.
So damn good.
And he was under a little bit of pressure to sign that card, to sign it well.
we're all giving him shit. Hey, this is 101. You better not blow it. Don't blow it.
Max.
Yeah, Max is saying, don't blow it. Cam.
God, it's just such a good looking card. It really pops. It definitely is going to be in my top 10. I think we're at the end of the road for Cam Rising.
Yeah.
At Utah.
We are. Thank God.
It,
Never thought I'd say that.
we're going to look back, once the season starts and the drama of not knowing whether or not he's going to play or not, once that leaves our mind, it's really a sad end to an incredible career for the University of Utah.
It is. And you have to remember the good times, right?
Yes.
He took us to 2 Rose Bowls,
Yeah.
2 conference titles, and beat the living hell out of USC
Yep. And Caleb.
and Caleb.
Mhm.
Beat the hell out of him.
Yes, he did.
He will always be beloved by me for that.
Yeah.
So All right. Number 7. This is a 2019 Panini Donruss Optic Barry Sanders Downtown
Yes.
PSA 9. Now, this is one I bought offline. I've really struggled. I've bought in some of the other downtowns, really struggled to find this one in a price point that I felt comfortable paying. Picked this one up, was real excited, raw, and it had like a little bit of a mark along the side here. And so I was really worried that it wouldn't grade well. Sent it in, ended up getting a PSA 9. I am thrilled with it. It'll never leave my collection. Just a classic original downtown.
It's a
book.
great looking card. I really, really like that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, moving on to my number 7.
Number 7.
I have to find out some details about this one.
Oh,
So this one is a 1928 card. What were you doing in 1928? Me too. W565 Oswald the Lucky Rabbit 2 of spades.
Yes.
Interestingly, this one's pop 10 with only 2 rated higher. Look at that.
that is amazing.
That's an old card.
That is a damn old card. Now that reminds me, and we're kind of jumping back and forth. Little John's gonna have to hold on tight because of these transitions. You were going to talk about die cuts in PSA slabs.
Thank you. And that is a perfect transition. According to Sports Card Investor on the Instagram, non-verified by me, that always is a trusted source. And nothing could ever go wrong with that.
Of course.
Apparently, PSA is going to be making custom slabs to fit die cut cards.
Interesting. That could get real interesting.
It really could.
In
I mean,
a
the
way,
size of this card would be like,
yeah, in a way
Yeah,
I
big.
like it, but if that's in a stack of all your other slabs, that could get problematic.
you are one that likes uniformity.
Yeah.
So it may not be ideal for you, but I don't know if the size of the slab changes or just the innards.
That's a great question because I also don't like the way that slab looks. No offense.
Thank you.
Meaning
It also
Meaning-
pisses Little John off.
it looks like way too big of a slab for the size of the card that you have in there. So if they can more custom fit it, that's actually a pretty good thing too.
What's your dad say? Your dad bringing the hate.
How about top 10 that you sold for more than you paid for? That's it. One show ban for Papa eBay. Put him in the books.
You're like the guy on Breaking Bad. The
Yeah.
guy can only ring the bell. Means it's time to. Yep.
You're out of here.
All right. So that's my number 7. My number 7's a PSA 7.
Well, it is an amazing card. It truly is a super, super cool card. And the fact that you have such an old card that's in such good condition with the Disney connection, that's just incredible.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Number 6. This is a card that I pulled myself and later graded. And I think that's part of the reason it's so high on my list. It's 2020 Topps Gypsy Queen, the second love of my life after Allen and Ginter.
Yes.
Miguel Cabrera autographs, black and white, on card, numbered to 50,
Yeah, let's get that big on there. There we go.
PSA 10,
Oh, that is a beautiful card.
and it's numbered 4 out of 50. 4 is my favorite number. So this just has meant a lot to me ever since I hit it. It's one of my favorite cards in my collection. Obviously, it's number 6.
I love that the blue ink matches that blue.
Yeah, the Gypsy,
Gypsy
Queen
Queen.
logo. Right
I mean, that's the
there.
only color that's on the card.
Yep. The black and white are the ones for the cards numbered to 50 specifically. And I really like that classic look to it. I agree with you. I never even noticed that the Gypsy Queen logo matched so well.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. This is my number 6. Are we at number 6?
Number 6.
2 cards for this one. 2012 Prism. Peyton Manning. We got a silver Prism and a green Prism, both in the PSA 10. Now, these ones, this isn't your run-of-mill silver. I used to think that they were case hits. I don't think they were case hits, but they were hard to hit.
Right.
Where are we at here? I'm trying to find, I've had some numbers on this. If I could read numbers, I found it. The silver is a pop 8. The green is a pop 3. I love the jersey. I love it's a playing year card. I love the low counts first year prism. It's of my guy Peyton.
Yeah, it's so gorgeous.
And I figure those cards are so similar to each other. We just throw them in there together at number 6.
I love it. And the classic first year prism, and the green and orange really play off each other.
Yeah.
I don't know why, they just do.
I bought the silver raw, believe it or not.
Did you really?
Yeah, just like 2 years ago, and then graded it. So 11, 12 years, it was just hanging out,
That's incredible.
just raw dogging its thing, and it's pristine.
I'm blown away. You had it that long.
I did not have it that long.
Oh, okay.
I bought it. I may have bought that off eBay, believe it or not.
Yeah, in the last couple of years, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but still, the
Yeah.
fact you're right. The fact it was manufactured over a decade ago.
Yeah.
And is still in such good condition by the time you grade it. That's incredible.
So, Ricky, we have some pretty cool cards in our collection.
Yeah, we do.
I'm really liking what we got.
I am too. I've also loved the listeners that have interacted with us and used our hashtag. What is it? PTTF top 10?
Top 25.
Top 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top
You got the hard
25.
part, right?
Most of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, feel free to keep using that hashtag and show us your cards in your collection, your favorite cards. We've loved seeing them. We've even had some videos in the past. In fact, where's Merle's top 10 cards? I think he was to owe us more video.
Deputy Dog.
That's Deputy Dog, not Merle. My apologies. You're 100% right, Deputy. Where are our cards?
Where are our cards?
Where are our card videos?
Where are they?
Oh, well, so just to remind everyone, next week we will not be doing our final 5. We're down to our final 5.
That's right.
You're going to have to wait a couple of weeks for this big reveal. Next week is going to be our Secret Santa show. It's going to be a ton of fun. Make sure you tune in for it. And then the following week, we've got a special holiday surprise for you all of an episode.
Oh, it's so good.
And then Chad and I will be back just to start the new year off.
I do think I was a little distracted when we were talking about this earlier, so I'm not certain I knew what you meant. But I think for the Secret Santa, we will not live stream that on YouTube.
Okay.
And the reason being, I think that should be a special event for the people who reached out and decided to join Secret Santa. But I'm totally open to conversation off air on how you want to do that.
I'm good with that. I guess I would just have one request for one VIP audience member. Papa eBay asked to observe.
Oh,
And so maybe we can even just send him an invite and let him secretly observe.
I think there's something we can do.
He's a character on the show. We could we could have him on.
And you know what? Maybe I didn't think that all the way through. Definitely your dad.
Yeah.
Maybe others.
Okay.
Is where
I love it. But those of you that signed up, you're definitely in. You're going to be participating with us.
yeah.
We are so excited. As a reminder, and I'm talking to just about 20 of you, so I apologize. If you are in Secret Santa and you are not available to join us live on the 20th, make sure you're sending Chad a quick video. Open your gift a day or two early. Send a quick video of you opening the gift, showing what you got, and then telling the camera who your Secret Santa was. We're going to try and collect all these videos and have a seamless transition from gift giver to gift giver.
Either on Instagram or our email, packtothefuturepodcast@gmail.com. That's packtothefuturepodcast@gmail.com.
Perfect. All right. Well, I got to go pick up my son.
Yeah. Hey, we did it under an hour. That was great.
We hit that like tight.
Yeah. Actually, we got 40 seconds. You better hurry.
I won't say what I got to say, what I was going to say. All right. It's been another fun show for Chad and Sarah. I'm Ricky. What am I?
The like button on YouTube.
Wishing all of you
Click it.
a one of one night.
I'll leave you with this. I will show you and only you this video.
Yes.
I went to go do a running evaluation. So my sister got me like this whole thing. They hook you up essentially like you're doing the video game thing.
Yeah.
So like dots, but to do it, they had to have them on my hips and on like my belly. So they rolled up my shirt and belly shirt. Your boys gained some pounds over the last few years. They played it in slow motion in like 4K.
Can we please have an official screening where like we get popcorn?
Oh,
and-
Lordy. Yeah, if you want to throw it up. These abs aren't what they used to be. They might be. They're hidden.
those abs aren't meant for running.
It's a secret
And that's
secret
not what
abs.
they'll do.
Secret Santa and secret abs. They might be in there, but you got to find them.
Oh, did I tell you about the gift I threw in for Dan? And he's gonna absolutely hate it. It's a
So good.
oh, all right.
All right, guys. Ricky does have to run. We
I
thank
do.
everyone for joining. If you're still here, click like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We really enjoy all the interaction in the chat. You guys were great tonight. We're going to go back through and read it because I'm certain that I missed some as we went
Oh,
through.
so much.
But we really do love it. Love you guys. If we don't see you, hopefully everyone has a good holiday season.
Yep.
And we'll chat soon.
Yep.
Bye.